And I'm outside the garage. I'm actually out in front of my house, and I've been promising you guys a walk around on our C30 that we picked up, and this is going to be it. I've showed you numerous shorts, and I'm going to insert those at the end of this video for the people that didn't watch them, so that you can see how clean the underside of this truck is. It is a sweet ride. The problems with it are oil leakage related. You can see a pan right there. I currently got the oil cooling lines down at our local hydraulic shop. The guys working on making those up for me. We're just going to tackle those leaks one at a time, but for the time being, let's just do a quick walk around. The thing about this truck is somebody gave her a special kind of paint job. You can see it's brush strokes on there, and underneath the brush strokes is the original paint. The bottom of the cab still has, I guess it would be the original paint on it, but back here on the bed you can see the brush strokes if I get it right up on it. But there is almost no real rust on this truck, you guys. You see this sticker right here? The old Rusty Jones product. And when I put the short at the end of this video in of me walking under the truck, you're going to see this stuff right here really works. And I'm going to show you here in a second when I lift up the carpet on the cab and let you look at the floor, and the factory paint is still there. This is a super clean truck. The good points of it: brand new brakes and tires. Bad point, it's going to need an exhaust system. Kim's pretty angry with Brian. There's my high country. Kim's pretty angry with Brian. That's blood from the beast, if you will, a little bit of oilage. You'll notice these brown stains here. It needs a driver's side tank. It has dual tanks, and the driver's side tank had just decided it wasn't empty yet, and it went ahead and did some leaking there and there. And yes, I did have a catch can under there. See that second puddle? That's when I came rolling out from underneath there after I had to get those engine oil coolant lines up by the filter off, and I knocked it over, and well, that's what happened. But I promised her that we will get the driveway cleaned up and sealed after we're done. They sell stuff to clean it up called Dawn soap, and they even have some special products, but we'll get it cleaned up and then we'll get it sealed. Back to the truck. I hope I did all angles. You can see where the color's different, but it's, you know, we're going to stick with the same theme here. I think we're going to clean this up, sand her down a little bit, nothing major. We're not going to do any real body work on it. We're going to stop whatever rust is there in its tracks, and I think we're going to clear this, and we'll just do that. The only rust on this truck, and I was talking to the guy I bought it off of, and you can see, is right here on the bed rails themselves. This side right here, and this one's a little further gone right here, but it easily fixed real quick. I don't know how much we're really going to do to it, because we are going to wrap the line the inside of this bed and put a tonneau cover on it. That's because I want one. But you can see the line. We think that whoever had this truck before had a piece of 2x4 on there, and it was just holding all that moisture in, and well, that's what happens. All right, now the truck bed itself looks pretty gosh darn good. I mean, there's a little bit of surface rust, but nothing really to worry about. I think once we treat it with some converter and throw some Raptor in here, we're going to be just fine. With that tonneau cover on there, she's going to stand tall. All right, but that's pretty much it on the outside. We'll clear it, and we'll have some fun with it, and put some signage on the doors. What do you guys think? Some BW garage shop truck, and we'll try to figure out on live what we want to put in the middle of that, whether we want a simple little welder guy. Kim suggested a little truck, or even fill the bucket, you know, because this is going to pull our gasser when we go long distance. That's what we got it for. All right, so you guys know the old camper special. So we're going to open up, take a look inside. You can see right away we need a headliner. We're going to need to redo the seat. We're going to need new carpet, and we're going to need a dash pad. We're basically gonna make the inside brand spanking new, and we're not gonna really do much to the outside. All right, this is an air conditioning rig. We're gonna get that going, make sure that works so that we're comfortable when we're going on the long hauls. All right, and let me get this carpeting out of the way. We got a hole right here, makes it real convenient for me to lift this up and show you these floors. That's just dirt, folks. That's just dirt. That's a brand, there is zero rust. That is still the factory paint on there. And like I said, for those of you that didn't see the shorts videos I've been putting up in little spurts about the truck, I will put them up at the end of this in the video so that you guys can see. All right, but you can see we're going to get us a brand new dash pad to match, and I think I want to get the same color seat as the dash pad. I think I want to go with the darker brown, maybe like a saddle brown. Nothing too crazy. I ain't got the kind of money to be buying all that fancy leather, but we could sure get some pretty vinyl. I don't know, we'll see. You can see the door jambs brand new. Look at these cab corners, brand new. There's nothing wrong with any of it. And somebody who had the truck, show you this, I don't know if anybody noticed, but somebody who had the truck before the fella I bought it off of, he put brand new inner fenders in, and we couldn't figure out why. We think he was going to drop her down, and maybe he wanted that real clean. Maybe there was something to it, I don't know. All right, but like I say, you can look and see in the engine bay here how clean this truck really is. We got the big old 7.4 liter 454 big block. Like my buddy from back home told me, he said, Brian, I've had one since 1990. It still only has 9,000 miles on it. He told me, and he said it don't matter if you're going uphill, downhill, it don't matter if you're pulling or not pulling, you're going to get 8 to 9 miles to the gallon, and that's it. And I believe him. I've known him since I was knee-high to a duck, if you're watching, Ron. So there you go. All right, so we come around and see, you guys get a good look at that. All right, I would fire it up for you guys, but like I said, I got the engine cooling lines off right now. And besides that, anybody that watches most of our stuff knows we went for a ride in this, what was it, a few nights ago, I guess it was. All right, you can see we got some, we're collecting some parts here. We got a nice set of mirrors coming in. How about that, guys? And these I bought these hoses here. All right, because we're going to change all the hoses. This is the air conditioning belt that came in late that time I was telling you in that other short. And I bought a new thermostat, and wouldn't you know it, there was one already in the truck. That's my kind of luck, you know? But we'll get it. We even got these. I bought these to go on them other mirrors right there, because these ones are kind of, well, they're kind of gone. I don't think they could be cleaned. I don't think that's even mold. It looks like the mirror's separating or something. Right? There was nothing really fancy in the glove box. I was getting excited about that. Here's the guys have been telling me to clean this off. I got to get something to clean this off so we can read about the rear. And I'll have that information for us tomorrow night on Friday Night Live that we always do, and we could talk about that together. I've already traced the number that's on the rear, okay, and it's a Dana 70 HD, and they only come in 2 ratios, 410 and 456. And I'm told by some of you guys that that information should be able to be got off of this sticker right here. And I'm not sure if it's going to be legible or not. It looks pretty I don't know, wore out or something, but we could sure try. We'll see what we can come up with that. But you can see we got a couple nice new light bulbs that came with it, and if we need to measure something, we got a ruler there. But nothing too much else. That's got my new registration card in there, because I did get this thing tagged so we can enjoy it and we're going to enjoy this one while we work on it. All right, we're going to do a lot of it right out here in the front. I'm not even sure if the mirrors and the bump outs for the dually will fit into the backyard where the garage is. We're gonna have to find out. If not, maybe I'll roll on the clear out here in the front. That'd be a fun video. I was kind of looking at that shine juice our buddy over there at Vice Grip got too. We'll have to see, but we got to get her cleaned up first, so that's down the road. And like I say, the first thing I'm doing is I'm trying to chase down these oil leaks. All right, and for anybody that's wondering, this is the 1983. All right, 1983 camper special. And I did, guys, I spent a long time trying to find this truck, this type of truck. I wanted the cab lights. You have to have them. All right, and you know, I wanted one that was clean and not all clapped out, because you guys know most of this stuff, whenever it was, oh, it's got a new tailgate too. I know you guys saw that. We walked around it twice. But you guys know, I mean, most of these things came right off the lot, and they took these beds off and put dump trucks on them, you know. And it's rare to find one that ain't all beat up and all clapped out. We were lucky enough to get this. You can see the door, the latch is a little tight, so it needs love, but nothing too awful bad. All right, so that's pretty much what's going on with the truck right now. I just wanted to give you guys the quick tour, the quick little walk around of it, and show you what's really going on with it. Somebody was in cahoots with the police there, huh? Maybe I'll leave that on there. That might just help us. We're gonna get caught speeding though, guys. About 75-80 miles an hour is all this thing's got with them gears in the back. All right, so let's take a walk out back. I'll show you what's going on out here real quick. This is the side of BW's house. You see this shed right here? That thing is just packed to the ceiling with Nova parts. It's got all kinds of Nova sheet metal in there, bumpers, and all kinds of good stuff. Trunk pan, because we're getting ready to get going on that thing here not too awful long, and bring that thing back around just as soon as we get this gasser moving under her own power. And I'm telling you guys, we're about as close as you can get to having this thing ready to go. I mean, my buddy Phil is coming over, I think he said Monday night, and we're gonna just go to town to get the wiring finished up on this thing. And once the wiring's finished up, we're gonna put a key in it and start her right on up. We got all the fuels in them, or excuse me, not fuel, we got all the oils and everything, the rear, the transmission, the motor. So it's going to start up and then it's going to move. The glass guy has assured me he's ordered the windshield, so he'll be over as soon as that comes in. And you guys know we got the back glass over there, and I got the side glass down in the basement. So we're pretty good. We don't have the door glass or wings yet, but that doesn't gonna stop us from taking a ride around as long as it's not raining. All right, so that's where we're at over here at BW's garage. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at what we got going on. I will insert the shorts that I put out on the truck, so you guys that didn't see the shorts can look at the underbelly of the truck. All right, so until next time, take care, everybody. All right, guys, I was having trouble inserting the shorts, so I'm going to suggest that everybody head on over to BW's garage and look at the shorts for the C30 truck. You can see the underside of the truck and everything else that I was talking about over there. Thank you.